I read a very interesting headlined article today saying that China bought us time, but the West has squandered it. It was a New York Post. What do you think about that? Are you aware of this criticism that our governments have been receiving?
When you say we, who do you mean by we? Do you mean in the UK or do you mean...
UK is one of them, yeah. So what do you think, how do you think the response has been? Because
straight off the bat with a difficult question.
Start off with something easy.
I think it's, when you look at the UK government's response, and I have to be measured in my comments here, but it's very different to what the rest of the world is doing. And that's not just what they're doing in the Far East, but globally. You know, the States have just, you know, as of today, New York has shut schools, Los Angeles has implemented strict measurements and so on. So the UK is very much a global outlier. I can't think of any other country.
By the way, I just spoke to Shaykh Yasser Khadi, sorry to cut you.
That's okay.
Yeah. And in Dallas, I said, oh, sorry, what's the time, Sheikh? He said 9 o'clock. I spoke to him maybe 2-3 hours ago. And they said, sorry, am I disturbing you? Maybe you're going to work. He was laughing. And he said, no, there is no, they shut everything in Dallas.
And it's funny, I've just come back from work. So the UK is still promoting this concept that we're very much open, it's business as usual. But, you know, I've just come back from chairing a safety committee meeting within the department that I work in biochemical engineering. And, you know, UCL is remaining open as it stands. That's the official line. But as of today, there's no more teaching. So there's no more face-to-face teaching. Okay. All teaching is to be delivered online. There's to be no exams, which is unprecedented. To have no, end-of-year exams is unprecedented. So we're now discussing about alternative forms of assessment for students. And that just, I think, gives an indication as to the serious nature of what we're really facing. And as I was mentioning earlier, the UK is very much an outlier in comparison to the global response to this pandemic.
There is no other country that took the same measures the UK took?
Not nowhere near as close.
Holland
have implemented now strict policies of closures and so on. So the UK is very much the only country. I mean, even our neighbours in the Republic of Ireland, who share a border with the UK, have adopted a closure policy. So the UK is very much an outlier. It's questionable as to why. And let's hope, inshallah, for all our sakes, that the chief scientific officer and the chief medical officer have made the right decision. But I think there's many who are questioning the decision.
Unscripted.